Pain is a gift. Fear is a protector. But hunger is the only reason you are breathing right now. Imagine waking up tomorrow and feeling perfect. No stomach acid, no cravings, no hangry irritability. Just a deep, blissful, permanent sense of being full. You'd think it was a miracle. You'd think you were free. But in 1972, for the residents of Oak Haven, it was a death sentence. They didn't die in agony. They died in armchairs. They died while reading books. They died with smiles on their faces because their brains were whispering a lethal lie. You've had enough. You can rest now. This is the history of the epidemic that removed the human will to survive. And the most terrifying part, it could happen again. Thomas Hale wasn't a sick man. He was a dock worker who could out-eat a horse. Then came the silent Tuesday. Thomas sat down for breakfast, bacon, eggs, toast. He picked up his fork and put it back down. He wasn't nauseous. He wasn't full. He was simply uninterested. It was as if his brain had suddenly decided that food was no longer real. By day 10, his ribs were visible through his shirt. His wife, Martha, begged him to eat. She cooked his favorite roast. The smell filled the house. Thomas said, "It smells lovely, Martha, truly. But why should I put it in my mouth? I don't need it. I feel complete." Thomas wasn't losing his mind. He was losing his drive. Within a month, the Oak Haven void began to spread. It wasn't a cough. It wasn't a rash. It was a silence that moved from house to house like a fog. Within 3 weeks, the town's grocery store turned into a museum. Fresh milk rotted on the shelves. Bread turned to green fur. No one bought them. The local diner owner, a man who lived to feed people, walked into his kitchen, turned off the ovens, and sat in a booth. He sat there for 4 days. He didn't want to cook. He didn't want to eat. He just watched the sun move across the floor. This is the horror of satiety. When you remove hunger, you don't just remove the need for food. You remove the need for everything. Families stopped talking. Why talk if you have no needs to express? Mothers stopped cradling babies. The town went quiet. Oak Haven didn't sound like a disaster. It sounded like a library. Enter Dr. Elena Kruger. She was sent in by the state, expecting a famine or a chemical spill. She found a town of living statues. She took a blood sample from a dying 8-year-old girl. The girl was smiling, her eyes bright, even as her kidneys were failing from starvation. Their bodies were eating themselves. Their muscles were melting away to keep their hearts beating. But the hypothalamus, the brain's command center, was sending a signal of total euphoria. They were drowning, and their brains were telling them they were flying. The culprit? Compound 9, a leaked appetite suppressant from a nearby black site laboratory. It didn't just stop hunger, it destroyed the reward loop. It made nothing feel better than something. Here is the truth that will keep you awake tonight. Desire is the only thing that keeps us human. Without hunger, the residents of Oak Haven lost their personalities. They became shells. One man sat in his car until the gas ran out, then stayed in the driver's seat for 2 days. He wasn't stuck. He just didn't have a reason to move. The Satiety Plague proved that if you give a human everything they think they want, total satisfaction, they will simply stop existing. We are built to struggle. We are designed to want. The moment we are finished, we are dead. The government didn't save Oak Haven. They neutralized it. They realized Compound 9 was the ultimate weapon of war. Why bomb a city when you can just drop a chemical that makes the population too content to defend themselves? Oak Haven was wiped from the maps. The survivors, they were taken to a facility where they are manually maintained. They don't feel love. They don't feel pain. They don't feel hunger. They are the perfect humans, and they are utterly, terrifyingly empty. Today we spend billions trying to silence our bodies. We want the easy way, the no-hunger pill, the instant satisfaction life. But look at the ghosts of Oak Haven. They got what we all want. They got total peace, and it cost them their souls. So the next time your stomach growls, the next time you feel that desperate, uncomfortable need to reach for something, smile. Because that hunger is the sound of your body fighting to stay in the game. What are you hungry for? Because the day you stop wanting is the day you start disappearing.